This is Mr. Shinde Achyutaram Rao, working as assistant professor, Sanjeevani Mahavidyalaya Chapoli. Once again, I welcome all the BSc second year analytical chemistry student for the online lecture. In yesterday's class, you have seen about the first unit, that is what the principles of semi-micro qualitative analysis of inorganic salts. In this, we have learned about the principles, that is law of mass action, solubility principle, complex ion formation principle, common ion effect principle, and the spot test analysis. Now, today's lecture we are going to learn the second unit of the paper number 7, that is inorganic and organic analysis. The title of second unit is the semi-micro determination of elements in organic compound. In this unit, we are going to learn about the topic semi-micro determination of carbon and hydrogen in organic compound. Then firstly, we are going to know about the what is organic compound. The organic compound is nothing but the compound contains the carbon as a major constituent. Means the organic compounds contains the carbon. So carbon containing compounds are known as organic compounds. Some other elements are also present in the organic compound, such as nitrogen, sulfur, halogen. As you already know that you have done in the chemistry practical, that is what analysis of inorganic salt, in which the estimation of or element detection is there. So element detection is done with the help of what the Lessons test or what the fusion tube or fusion method. So this is the somewhat different than we are going to learn, that is what the combustion method. So what is the semi-micro determination? In the semi-micro method of estimation of elements in the organic compounds, a semi-micro quantity, that is what 10 to 100 milligram of the sample of organic compound is taken for the estimation. So very less amount of sample is taken for the estimation of given element in the organic compound. So let's begin with the semi-micro determination of carbon in organic compound by combustion method. In the combustion method, what is the principle for the estimation of the carbon in the organic compound? The semi-micro estimation of carbon in the organic compound is based on oxidizing the organic compound, that is what organic compound, the carbon contained in the organic compound to CO2 by combustion at 700 to 800 degrees Celsius in a current of oxygen in the presence of copper oxide catalyst in a semi-micro combustion tube. Then firstly, we are firstly you want to know about the what is mean by combustion. It is the complete burning of the given compound in the presence of oxygen or in the presence of air is nothing but combustion. So we are going to combust these organic compound containing carbon into what the carbon dioxide in the presence of oxygen at the temperature is about what 700 to 800 degrees Celsius in presence of the copper oxide catalyst in semi-micro combustion tube. So we will get the carbon dioxide. Then After getting the carbon dioxide, resulting carbon dioxide is made to absorb by the CO2 absorbent known as ascarite. What is ascarite? It is the what? Asbestos containing KOH. It is the sheet of asbestos which contains what? The potassium hydroxide. As a result, the weight of CO2 absorbent ascarite increases. After what? The absorption of carbon dioxide, it results into increase in weight. It is what the likely what happened, the what amount of the CO2 formed due to the what combustion of carbon, the weight of ascarite get increases. Then this weight, increase in weight of that ascarite, that absorbent, is measured at the initial stage and the final stage. What the before combustion and after combustion and after absorption of the CO2, the weight is measured, and whatever the difference between the weight, that is nothing but the amount of CO2, and that amount of CO2 is directly proportional to what amount of carbon dioxide formed, that is what amount of carbon present in a given organic compound. So the increase in weight of that ascarite is directly proportional to the amount of CO2 formed in the oxidation, and which in turn is proportional to the amount of carbon in the organic compound. Hence, by measuring the increase in weight of ascarite, the percentage of carbon in the organic compound is calculated. So what is the reaction that occurs when this carbon is get converted into carbon dioxide? That is nothing but combustion reaction. So organic carbon here what get reacts with oxygen in current presence of the current of oxygen at the temperature at about what 700 to 800 degrees Celsius. The combustion is occur in the presence of copper oxide catalyst, will get the CO2, that is what the carbon dioxide. Here in the animation I am trying to show how this organic carbon, that is nothing but here is methane is there, methane is get converted into what? Water and carbon dioxide. How this atoms get rearranged after the combustion. This carbon is get converted into CO2, and this hydrogen combines with oxygen to form a water molecule. So such a type of combustion reaction is also happens. So what is the method what used for this combustion, that is what the combustion method for the estimation of carbon? See, the semi-micro quantity, that is 10 to 100 milligram of organic compound containing carbon is accurately weighed in a platinum boat and is placed in a semi-micro combustion tube with the following assembly. So what is the need of taking the platinum boat for the what taking weight? Because what for the combustion it is the inert element, because platinum is a not what so much reactive, so we can take this organic compound in the platinum boat and place in a semi-micro combustion tube. So what is the apparatus, what is the whole assembly is there for the what combustion assembly of the semi-micro combustion tube apparatus for the estimation of carbon? Here what the bubble counter is there, we bubble this water into this and organic compound is placed in the platinum boat here, or porcelain boat or platinum boat. Silver gauge is there 100 millimeter, 10 millimeter. Asbestos plug is there and silver gauge is there. Here what the furnace is there. Here the catalyst copper oxide is placed in between this, and here asbestos tube is there for the absorption of, that is nothing but ascarite, and here CaCl2, anhydrous CaCl2 for the what absorption of moisture. Here whatever the water is get formed is what collected here. So let's see, here I am trying to what give the color diagram of this assembly, that is what the combustion assembly, that is the what combustion tube. Here combustion tube is there the pure dry oxygen is passed through this sample in a platinum boat, here kept in a platinum boat. It goes CO oxide is a copper oxide is a catalyst, a copper oxide gauge. Here what anhydrous magnesium perchlorate, and here CaCl2 for the absorption of moisture, and here what the KOH and asbestos, it is what the used for the absorbent for the given carbon dioxide form. Then the platinum boat with organic compound is subjected for combustion is about what 700 to 800 degrees Celsius in presence of O2 and CuO catalyst. The carbon in the organic compound is converted and oxidized to CO2. The resulting CO2 gas is allowed to pass through the CO2 absorbent ascarite, which is previously weighed. As a result, the weight of ascarite increases. After complete combustion, the absorbent ascarite is reweighed. From the increase in weight of absorbent ascarite, the percentage of carbon in organic compound is calculated by means of the formula, that is what the percentage of carbon is equal to weight of CO2 forms in milligram divided by weight of sample of organic compounds in milligram. Here what the weight of CO2 formed in milligram is multiplied by atomic weight of carbon into 100 and divided by weight of sample of organic compound in milligram molecular weight of CO2. With the help of this formula we can calculate the percentage of carbon present in a given compound. Another formula is there, what percentage of the carbon increase in weight of ascarite we can write in this way, that is what increase in weight of ascarite into atomic weight of carbon into 100 divided by weight of organic compound in milligram molecular weight of CO2. In this way we are going to what estimate the what carbon dioxide present in the given organic compound. What is the procedure? Take 10 to 100 milligram of this what organic compound, place it take weight in a platinum boat, place the platinum boat in the combustion tube, and in the presence of what copper oxide combust it about what 700 to 800 degrees Celsius. After what complete combustion, whatever the carbon dioxide is formed is get oxidized what absorbed by means of ascarite. The pre-weighed ascarite is used, and after absorption the weight of ascarite is taken. Then whatever the increase in weight of ascarite is results in the amount of CO2 formed, and this amount of CO2 is nothing but which is directly proportional to the what amount of carbon present in the organic compound, and with the help of formula we can determine the amount of carbon present in the given organic compound, that is what percentage of carbon in an organic compound is equal to weight of CO2 formed in milligrams multiplied by atomic weight of carbon into 100 divided by weight of sample of organic compound in milligram multiplied by molecular weight of CO2. Therefore the percentage weight of carbon the percentage of carbon is equal to increase in weight of ascarite, that is nothing but amount of carbon dioxide formed, into atomic weight of carbon into 100 divided by weight of organic compound in milligram multiplied by molecular weight of CO2. In this way we can calculate or determine the amount of carbon present in the given organic compound. Then second, here the semi-micro determination of hydrogen in the organic compound by combustion method. Then what is the principle? Same principle is there for the hydrogen also, for the estimation of hydrogen or determination of hydrogen in the given organic compound. So what is the principle? The semi-micro estimation of hydrogen in the organic compounds is based on the oxidizing the hydrogen to water, that is what H2O, by means of the combustion 700 to 800 degrees Celsius in the current of oxygen in the presence of copper oxide catalyst in the semi-micro combustion tube, similar as that of the carbon. The result of H2O is made to be absorbed by the H2O absorbent anhydrone. Anhydrone is nothing but anhydrous calcium chloride. As a result, the weight of H2O absorbent anhydrone increases. The increase in weight of anhydrone is directly proportional to the amount of H2O formed in the oxidation, and which in turn is proportional to the amount of hydrogen in the organic compound. Hence, by measuring the increase in weight of anhydrone, the percentage of hydrogen in the organic compound is calculated. What is the reaction? That is what 4 hydrogen molecule atom reacts with O2 molecule at what temperature, about 700 to 800 degrees Celsius. We will get the 2 water molecule, that is what 4H plus O2. In presence of copper oxide, combustion is about what 700 to 800 degrees Celsius. We will get the 2 molecules of water. So whatever the water is formed is absorbed by means of the anhydrone, that is anhydrous calcium chloride, and the increase in weight of this calcium chloride is nothing but amount of hydrogen present in the given organic compound. The semi-micro quantity, that is what is the method for that estimation. The semi-micro quantity 10 to 100 mg of organic compound containing hydrogen is accurately weighed in a platinum board and is placed in a semi-micro combustion tube with the following assembly of the apparatus. Similar apparatus is used for the estimation of hydrogen also. Here same apparatus as we have already discussed in the estimation of carbon. Here the lime soda is there, asbestos tube is there, calcium chloride. Instead of using ascarite, we use the anhydrous calcium chloride. We can we know this is that anhydrone, and a porcelain board or it is a platinum board, silver gauge is there, asbestos plug is there, and copper oxide as a catalyst is there. So whatever the whole assembly used in the carbon dioxide, similar assembly is used. What is the difference between estimation of carbon and hydrogen is that only the use of absorbent, that is what calcium, anhydrous calcium chloride, that is anhydrone, is used in case of hydrogen, and ascarite is used in case of the carbon. So the platinum board with organic compound is subjected for combustion at about 700 to 800 degrees Celsius in the presence of O2 and CO catalyst, that is copper oxide catalyst. The hydrogen in the organic compound is oxidized and converted to H2O. The resulting vapors of H2O are allowed to pass through the H2O absorbent anhydrone, which is previously weighed. As a result, the weight of anhydrone increases. So, with the help after complete combustion, the absorbent anhydrone is reweighed. From the increase in weight of the absorbent anhydrone, the percentage of hydrogen in the organic compound is calculated with the help of formula, that is what percentage of hydrogen is equal to, similar to that of carbon, weight of H2O formed in case of carbon. Here the weight of CO2 formed is there. Here in case of hydrogen, weight of H2O formed in milligram into atomic weight of hydrogen into 100 divided by weight of organic compound in milligram multiplied by molecular weight of H2O. Here H2O molecule is there, so we taken as the molecular weight of H2O. So another way to represent this formula, percentage of hydrogen is equal to increase in weight of anhydrone, that is in milligram, into atomic weight of hydrogen into 100 divided by weight of organic compound in milligram multiplied by molecular weight of H2O. In this way we can able to estimate the amount of given hydrogen present in the organic compound or given organic compound. So what is the procedure for the estimation of hydrogen in the given organic compound? Firstly, take a what semi-microgram, that is what 10 to 100 milligram of sample of the organic compound containing hydrogen, place it in a what combustion tube, in a, what take a weight in a platinum board, place in the combustion tube, combust it about 700 to 800 degrees Celsius in presence of copper oxide catalyst and oxygen will get the water molecule. Then vapors of water molecule get absorbed on the absorbent, that is water absorbent, calcium chloride. Anhydrous calcium chloride is nothing but anhydrone, and previously weighed anhydrone is taken, and after complete combustion the weight of anhydrone is also taken. Whatever the difference between the weight, that is W1 and W2, that W2 minus W1, whatever the weight difference is there, that weight difference is taken as a weight of H2O formed and multiplied by atomic weight of hydrogen multiplied by 100 and divided by weight of organic compound multiplied by molecular weight of H2. We can get the amount of given hydrogen present in the given that organic compound. So in this way, what we can able to estimate the amount of hydrogen and amount of what carbon present in the given organic compound. So this is about what the topic, determination of amount of carbon and amount of hydrogen present in the given organic compound. So thank you, thanks a lot. If you have any queries, any questions about this topic, then please ask the question in the comment box. I will try to answer all the questions asked by you. Thank you, thanks a lot.